everybody do have a past. I'm just exposing mine just a little bit, so don't judge me. If you do, I really don't give a damn. So, yeah.
No woman that can take your spotlight.
What you do to me, between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give.
Hello, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This your girl Meech. Before I get started with my video, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So today I do have a story time for y'all today. So today I have a story time about the time where I was a side chick. Before I get started with this video, everybody do have a past. I'm just exposing mine just a little bit, so don't judge me. If you do, I really don't give a damn. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started with this story time. Okay, so I met this guy, whatever. I actually met him through a friend of mine. So I met him through a friend of mine. When we met, I mean, it wasn't really nothing. We was actually friends. However, you know, as time go by and we getting to know each other, you know, feelings develop or whatever. So at this time, I did not know that. Well, at this time, I'm actually thinking that he's single because we never really talked about like girlfriends and boyfriends and relationships. We just was doing us for real. So as time went by, like, you know, we was talking and getting to know each other, you know, things of that nature. In the midst of us getting close and us being friends and things like that, like we was like, you know, we was like getting real close. So we never did anything or nothing, but you know, we was like, you know, feelings developing and things like that. My friend of mine, and you know, we was like a friend group, I want to say. So it was like a friend of mine, him, and like another friend of mine. We all used to hang out and stuff. So in the midst of us hanging out, his girlfriend called his phone. And it was like a little my baby with a heart, you know, my baby emojis or like something like that, like signifying that he had a girlfriend. So at this time I had his phone because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like our situation was like we was working on going together, like, ooh, that wind is blowing, honey. Damn, open my door like that. So yo, we was going somewhere to my knowledge. Like I had his phone, I had his password to his phone, which was weird because I had his password to his phone. He didn't have my password. I didn't play that shit. So I used to go through his phone, not like, you know, who the fuck he texting, shit. Like I never did that. I used to like take pictures on his phone or like go to Snapchat and take pictures. I used to go on like his phone, take pictures and things like that, y'all. So as I had his phone, you know, I'm taking little pictures or whatever, and the name came across the screen like my baby, my wife, whatever it was, it signified that he had a girlfriend. So I was like, the fuck? Hold up. Because 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. What the fuck is this? Like, hold up. I'm confused because I never knew this guy had a bitch. Never knew nothing, y'all. Like, so I was kind of thrown off. I was like, my baby calling your phone. I had the phone, so it's like I can see if I didn't have his phone, but you gave me your phone, you gave me your passcode and everything. So it's like I wouldn't even thought he had a girl. So at this point, you know, she called. I let the shit ring out. I didn't even answer the phone. I just let it ring out, whatever. So I approached him. I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, I didn't know you had a girlfriend. Like, if I wouldn't know you had a girlfriend, I wouldn't have talked to you, whatever. So at this point, he trying to explain to me like, oh yeah, we together, but we don't really see each other. We just doing us. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you know, yo, he told me he didn't see his girlfriend in like a month or two. So I'm like, if I'm with a dude and I got a boyfriend, I want to see him every day. I want to live in your skin. I want to be all up in you. I want to. Being next to you is not enough. I want to live in your skin. So it's like them being in a relationship and y'all don't even see each other. I was like, fuck it. Like, clearly she don't give a fuck because, you know, she'll be with her dude. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He was basically saying how their relationship was rocky. They was going through stuff, girl. So it was getting like very much, I don't give a fuck. I'm still on there with you. Because like, yo, he treated me like his girlfriend. Like, if y'all didn't know, y'all would think that we went together. That's how close we were. So, like, you know, we used to go out on dates. He used to buy me stuff. I used to give me money on the low, for real. Like, you would have thought that we was in a relationship. And, like, and it was just crazy because I didn't care if he had a girlfriend, honestly, because I was dealing with somebody heavy. So it was like, I had my own situation going on. So I really didn't give a fuck to make him my boyfriend or anything, because in my head, I'm thinking, if you're going to cheat on your girlfriend with me, if I make you my boyfriend, you're going to cheat on me with another girl. No, sir. So I just kept him as, like, my dude. Like, he was like my dude, but like not my dude. Like, when we was together, we was together. But when we was separated, like not with each other, we was with our other spouses or our other pieces, or whatever the case may be. So I really didn't care. Like, it was just a mutual understanding between us. Like, it's technically like an open relationship. If you want to put it in that way, it was like an open relationship. Like, he had me, for real. I was a little side chick, for real. And he had his girlfriend, his main chick or whatever. And I was on my thing, so I really didn't care. Whatever. So, yo, this is where everything fucking went left. Like, everything. So, his birthday was coming up. And mind y'all, like, we was really close like that. So, I'm asking him, like, oh, what you doing for your birthday? And things of that nature. So, y'all, I'm asking this dude, like, oh, what you doing for your birthday? Like, what's your plans? Like, what we doing? So, he was like, oh, I'm having a dinner party for my birthday. I forgot the restaurant. He was like, he was having a dinner with his family, and he was going to invite some friends and things like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm coming. He asked me to come. He was like, I'm going to invite you. So he said, I'm going to invite you and, you know, your close friend, you know, things like that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, I was going to come with my shit on. Like, I was going to have my shit on. You already know, like, this dude I deal with. I already knew this bitch was going to be there. Me being me, I'm a messy Virgo. I was going to go, and I was going to play my part right accordingly. Like, yeah. So, the day before his dinner party, hold up, y'all. Gotta make sure the lips is on point. Oh, yeah, so boom. Let's get into this tea, because mind you, his girlfriend was going to be at the dinner party. So, in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna see this bitch. I'm gonna shit on her, because I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna just drag for her. You feel me? So, the day before the dinner party came, he texted my phone. And he was like, oh, you still coming to my party? Bit, bit, bit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm coming, you know, whatever the case may be. So we had a conversation. He was on the phone, whatever the case may be. But he was over a bitch house. Like, we was on FaceTime. So it was like, I could see your background. And I could see, like, the room you were in was like, it was purple with, like, colorful pillowcases. It was a bitch room. Like, what guy will have a purple room? Like, all purple walls and shit. So I was like, okay, you're in the female room. So I'm like, where you at? He was almost my homegirl house. So I'm like, okay, well, why the fuck are you FaceTiming with your homegirl house? Like, what's up? And he was, I just want to talk to you, whatever the case may be. Mind you, he was the only one in the room at the time. Because, you know, I'm going to listen to background voices. Who the fuck in your background? So you didn't hear anybody in his background. So the bitch must have been in the bathroom doing whatever she was doing. She wasn't in the motherfucking room. So, like, we're on the phone or whatever the case may be for like 15, 20 minutes. I hear the door open. And, like, you can tell the door open because he looked at the door. Then he looked at the phone. And I couldn't hear what somebody said, but he asked him a question. And he answered. He was like, yeah, I got you. Hold up right quick. And then he was like, let me call you right back. I hung up the phone. So I'm like, oh, he was a bitch. I don't really care because, like I said, you're not my boyfriend. If you're going to cheat on your girlfriend with me, then you're going to cheat on me with another girl if I make you my boyfriend. So I was never planning on making him my dude. So I really didn't care. It's just the point of, why would you FaceTime me if you're over a girl house? Somebody that you're fucking with. I don't think it was the girlfriend, because I don't think he ever would have called me if he was over the girlfriend house. So it could have been somebody that he was dealing with. But if y'all just friends or whatever the case may be, why did you hang up when she came in the room? So I was already kind of thrown off about that whole situation. So later on that night, right, he must have left the bitch house or whatever the case may be, or he texted my phone. And he was like, oh, I don't want to mess with you no more. He was all like, I didn't expect to fall in love with you, but I fell in love with you. I didn't expect to fall in love with you, and I have a whole girlfriend who I'm in love with, and all this bullshit. So I was hella confused. Like, I didn't ask you to fall in love with me. I didn't ask you to fall in love with me. I didn't ask you to fall in love with me. I didn't ask you to cheat. I didn't ask you to talk to me from jump. You could have left me the hell alone. I didn't even know you had a girlfriend. And then me settling being a little side chick. Like, Okay, cool. But the fact that you all like, I didn't expect to fall in love with you. I gotta leave you alone. Honestly, y'all, I really feel like he did all that because he knew his dinner party was the next day and he knew that I was going to come. And he probably thought that shit was going to hit the ceiling. But by him doing that, shit definitely hit the ceiling because at this point, I'm mad. Like, we texting up, arguing, fussing his ass out. Like, you really a clown ass nigga. Like, you trying to be slick and cut me off knowing that your party tomorrow. So, me and your bitch won't butt heads. But little do you know, bitch, now right, air your shit out. We got into a really bad argument, like a really bad argument, and a text messages. So his cousin, or I think it's his cousin, or he had a homegirl, but she was a little dank, and she was trying to crack slick like, oh, you knew what it was when y'all was talking, you knew that he had a bitch, you knew you was a side chick, bit. So at this point, y'all, I'm like, who the fuck is you? Who are you talking to? You're not talking to me because, first of all, he knew he had a bitch. He knew he had a girlfriend. He knew he was in a committed, but who the fuck is that? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I was being nosy. I'm looking out my window. See somebody walking, you know, I'm playing shit. But anyway, so I'm like, you knew you had a girlfriend. You knew you was in a committed relationship. So why would you fuck with me first? You hit me up. You came up to me. I don't chase niggas. I replace niggas. So it's like, I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth and argue, talk about you knew what it was, you knew I had a girlfriend. Nigga, you knew you had a bitch. Nobody told you to fall in love with me. Nobody told you to treat me like I was your bitch. Nobody told you to do all that. So if I have any questions, I can ask them because before I was asking questions, before I was pressing up, before I was like, oh, what's going on? What's this? Because that's just me. If I see something off, ain't no falling back. I'm going to lean the fuck forward. What is this? That's just who I am. So me and him getting to it. So at this time I'm fussing with him. And I'm fussing with his homegirl, the dyke shorty. So me and her go back and forth. I'm sorry, I'm going to call her a dyke. That is so derogatory. I'm going to call her a stud. So, yeah. So I'm arguing with him and his stud friend. And like, hold on, lip gloss break. Lip gloss break. Lip gloss break. Lip gloss break. Gotta give me one of these. I love these. So yo, like, I'm arguing with him and his homegirl, and like, me and her go back and forth because I'm like, girl, mind your business. This don't have shit to do with you. Like, you're sitting here trying to jump in, all like I knew what it was. I knew what it was. Just like he knew what it was, bitch. You knew what it was. Y'all both knew he had a girlfriend. Y'all both knew that he was in a committed relationship and he was with me on the side. So don't sit here and try to play dumb like I can't feel away. Y'all got me fucked up. And then it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Because if he was a straight up dude, you would have cut me off a while ago. You wouldn't try to cut me off once you see shit getting hot. Like shit about to hit the ceiling. You on some fucking cruddy shit trying to run. Like as like a little ass boy. Like it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You feel me? And don't try to make it seem like it's my fault that you fell in love with me. That was my whole thing. Don't try to make it seem like it's my fault when you just really a ain't shit nigga. Point blank, period. So at this time, I showed my homegirl the messages. I'm like, yo, look at this fuck shit that he's saying. And look at this. So she like, oh, hell no. He not about to play with you. He not about to da-da-da-da. So she upset. So at this time, he made a post on Instagram being shady as crap, y'all. Like, he was just, what he say? Like, fuck bitches. Yo, my cat is acting a trip today. Like, get it together, folks, please. So, he made this post being really disrespectful, y'all. Like, fuck bitches or something like that. But the post was really, really disrespectful. So, my homegirl commented and she was like, yo, you really a clown for this? Like, you really getting mad at her because you caught feelings. But my nigga, you knew you had a girlfriend. And tagged the girlfriend. And tagged the girlfriend in the comment. And then after that, she was like, come on now, you trying to be slick and try to cover up some shit. Now shit about to hit the ceiling. You knew you had a girlfriend, but you caught feelings for my bitch. Like, don't play with her. She never said my name or anything. She just said, don't play with her. So then the girlfriend commented. And she was like, what's going on? What girl is y'all talking about? Like, she was completely confused. Like, she didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, she was just like, I just got tagged in some crap. I want to know what's going on. So at this time, I'm commenting back like, F y'all. You know, we arguing over the freaking comments on Instagram. So I did not want to tell her that I was the one dealing with her boyfriend, because I would be damned if a female came to me and be like, oh, I was a side chick for your dude for over a year or almost a year. I would be upset, especially over Instagram comments, when you could have hit my DM, or you could at least like text my phone. Like, why are you doing all that on the comments? So I never got a chance to tell her. And plus, my beef was not with her. Like, I knew he had a girlfriend. I didn't care. She didn't know me, but I knew he had a girlfriend, so why would I beef with her? No, my beef is with him, because don't make it seem like I'm the reason why y'all broke up. Because, honestly, right after everything hit the ceiling, they broke up. Like, they broke up. So don't make it seem like I'm the reason why you cheated. I'm the reason why you caught feelings. Nobody told you to talk to me anyway, knowing you had a girlfriend. I never knew he had a girlfriend until that day she called his phone. If she would never call his phone, I would have never known. Like, cause I didn't really care to like look for stuff. So it's like, don't do that. Like, don't make it seem like I'm the problem because you said hey to me first. You wanted my number. And it's okay because I'm a vibe. So I understand that. But don't make it seem like I knew what it was. Yeah, I knew you had a girlfriend. Shit, sure knew you had a girlfriend. But I didn't make you fall in love with me. I didn't tell you to fall in love with me. That was your decision. That was your choice. Period. So at this time, he hits my phone. And I'm like, no, nigga, fuck you. Because you tried to really play me on the internet like I was a suppressed girl. Like I was on your dick. Like, no, you're not about to play with me at all. Or like I knew what it was. Like I really care at the fact that you have a girlfriend. Or the fact that you're cutting me off. I don't care at the fact that you're cutting me off. Because you would have never been my boyfriend. So I don't care about that. My issue was the fact that you trying to make it seem like I forced you to fall in love with me. Like, love is a choice. You chose to fall in love with me. And that's on you. Because you knew you had a girlfriend. You knew you was in a relationship. You knew you was committed to somebody. So that's on you. Honestly. But me personally, like, so after that, I just cut him off. Like, I didn't want no parts of you. Like, really, fuck you. Like, you know, like, I don't fool with you. Like, you really get clown for that. So, like, over the years, he's been trying to like deal with me again, like trying to talk to me, trying to take me out. But my thing is, my dude, my guy, my nigga, you had 2 girlfriends after that. 2 whole girlfriends after that. Not one, but 2 of them. 2 different bitches after that. So my thing is, if you really wanted to be with me and wanted me to be your girlfriend, you would have made me your girlfriend once y'all broke up. But it's clear to me and to you that you would never made me your girlfriend and you would have never been my boyfriend. Period. You feel me? That's why I would never be a side chick again, because if a nigga wants you, he's not going to have a piece of you. He's going to have all of you. You feel me? He's not going to let you settle to be a side chick or settle to have a piece. If he really fuck with you like that, it would be a totally different story. It wouldn't be no sneaking and geeking. It wouldn't be no confusion. It wouldn't be no chaos. It would just be y'all 2. You feel what I'm saying? And honestly, I would never be a side chick again, like, ever. Because that karma comes the fuck back when you get a boyfriend. I don't care what nobody say. That karma came back on me, like, 10 times, 20 times, 100 times full. Like, me and him was dealing with each other for, like, 8 months to a year. Probably, like, 9 months. And he had a girlfriend them whole 9 months. And when I tell you everything that I did, well, I really didn't do much. I just was dealing with him, but I never really did, like, too much. Like, I never was intimate with him and nothing like that. Thank the Lord. So, yo, all that shit came back on me 10 times fold. Like, when I got a boyfriend, yo, a bitch came in and took my nigga from me. Straight took him from me. Easy. Well, if he was really my nigga, then he wouldn't have been took. But girl, straight took him. Snatchies. So it's like, you feel me? Like, I was in that, but we all take it out. Like, karma's a bitch. It comes back 10 times fold. Like, it comes the fuck back on you. I promise you. So it's like, I'm not going to do that because I really heard that go wrong. Because I intentionally knew he had a girlfriend. I intentionally knew he was dealing with somebody, but I did not care. And that when you intentionally hurt people, that's when that karma come back. And that shit came back on me bad, yo. Real bad. And that shit came back on me bad. So I learned, like, no, I'm going to be genuine. I'm going to be real. And I'm going to do shit the right way. I'm not messing with. And honestly, y'all, as I grew up, I learned that I deserve more than just being a side chick. I deserve more than just dealing with a nigga casually or here and there because he got a girl. Like, I want a nigga to be all mine. Like, I deserve that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I deserve a nigga that's all mine. So I'm not gonna settle for a piece of nigga or a piece of man just to say I have one. Like, no, that's dead. So like, yo, I will never be a side chick again. Like, I don't give a fuck how much. Wait, it depends. Cause if you're a BBD and you got money, I might could be a side chick for a little bit. But say no. But like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to be no side chick no more. Like, I don't give a fuck if you give me money, take care of me. I can't do it. Like, I can't settle for being like number 2. Like, and then it's like when you usually number 2, you probably would never be number 1 because he don't take you seriously. Like, and even if him and his man chick break up and he choose you to fill in that void, he's technically probably most likely filling a void. Like, his girl left, the person he really loved left, so he's gonna use you to fill that void. And eventually that shit's gonna go crumbling down. Like, it's going to crumble, because anything that's built on confusion and chaos is eventually going to crumble the fuck down. So like, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked between us. And that's exactly what happened. Our shit came crumbling down because we was on some faulty foundation shit. So y'all, like, please learn from my mistakes. Do not be a side chick. Do not mess with a guy knowing he have a girlfriend. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. But me personally, that karma comes back on you, baby. It comes back right there. When you get a dude, you'll be surprised. That karma's gonna come the fuck back on you, y'all. So y'all, this has been a wild story time. Y'all, comment below if y'all want to see me do some more story times, if y'all want to see me do more vlogs, more clothing hauls, more try-on hauls, more things like that. Comment below what y'all want to see me do. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because y'all know the game's almost over, so I gotta go out with a bang. I got to. You know, I started this year in December. My first year anniversary is in December, so y'all, I got to end this shit with a bang, girl. I got to. It's only right. My first year anniversary coming up, and I'm doing something big for y'all. So just stay tuned. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, and let's level up, y'all. Bye.